Hello everyone and welcome to another game I played on Ptcgo. Here you guys can see the new updated interface. Looks really cool, but then you get into this mess that has ensued, and every time you have to pick your opponent type and play type. It doesn't save it as it did before, which is a little annoying. I didn't realize this at first, and I was playing a few novice games. I'm sorry if you guys were on the receiving end of that. I don't normally do that with tier 1 decks. I think it's unfair. So apologies to the few games I ended up playing like that. So anyway, back to the match at hand. I'm actually playing my Team Plasma deck, and I'm going to start off with Plasma Kyurem and a Lugia on the bench. So heads, and I go first, and all I see is an Eevee. I'm gonna end to see if I can hit a Chorus Machine, and I do, but first I'm gonna bench Keldeo, use that Chorus Machine. And as you can see now, you actually have to select the energy and hit OK when using Chorus Machine. So I think overall some of the updates to this program have been okay, but then the game moves a lot slower in general, so I'm not really loving all of it. But anyway, my opponent now gets a Snorlax on the bench and a Thundurus EX on the bench. So Eevee probably means this is an Umbreon deck. So I'm going to catch her up Lugia and use a Juniper. And yeah, we see Umbreon as discard pile, another Snorlax and another Thundurus hit the bench, and we're going to see a Chorus Machine probably go to Snorlax, I would believe, but instead it goes to Thundurus. And a second Chorus Machine. Will this one go to Snorlax? Yes, that makes more sense. And my opponent's going to pass. So now I get a Frozen City, and I'm just going to put it down. I'm going to use Scramble Switch just to get Kyurem back in the active spot, and I'm going to Frost Spear for the knockout. I was able to hit Eevee last turn and poison it. So I take my first prize. He promotes Thundurus, and I get to see what he does next. So he's going to Juniper, again getting rid of another Umbreon. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's not going to play it. And he puts another Pokemon on his bench. Can't really see it from here. And he's going to play another Chorus Machine. That would be his third, and he attaches to Snorlax. He can't attack me because Thundurus doesn't have a lightning energy, it just has a plasma energy, so I'm not sure what his plan is here. So yeah, he passes once again, and I get a Chorus Machine. I'm going to use that just to fish another card out of my deck, and I'm going to attach it to Lugia this time. Try to get it powered up. That seldom happens in these matches, just because Lugia is kind of hard to get powered up. I finally get a Deoxys off of a Chorus I just played, and I'm debating whether or not to play Chorus Machine. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm just going to attach a Prism, I think. And actually no, I go ahead and do play a Chorus Machine. I'm going to attach a second Plasma Energy onto Lugia and play my last Chorus Machine just to get it out of my deck. I know there's no more energies in hand. So I play Blizzard Burn for the knockout, hitting Tornadus EX for 130, and take 2 more prizes. My opponent promotes another Thundurus, and he's going to Juniper. So now he's going to put down an Aspertia City Gym, giving everything except his Thundurus, both of them, plus 30 HP. So he's just going to use Raid and Knuckle and efficient energy out of its discard pile and attach it to Snorlax. So now going into my turn, I can't attack right now. So I think I'm going to play the Chorus to see if I can hit a Floatstone so I can retreat into Keldeo and once again start attacking with Black Kyurem. So I'm going to rush in, retreat, and I'll be able to use Blizzard Burn. I'm just going to use Frozen City to knock out Aspersia City Gym again. And I'll be able to Blizzard Burn, this time for 140. So if he can't retreat that Thundurus, I'll be able to knock it out. But my opponent's going to catch her. He's going to catch her Lugia. The Lugia is weak to lightning, but I don't think he can knock me out. And he knocks out my Stadium once again with a Aspersia City Gem. So Stadium War is in full effect here. And he attaches another energy onto Snorlax, and he's going to Scramble Switch. So now he has 5 energy on there with this next attachment. He's going to be able to Team Pact. But I'm not sure why he wants to go after Lugia necessarily. And he's going to Ultra Ball, maybe for an Umbreon. Looks like he fails that search, so he doesn't have any more Umbreon in his deck. So I need to get Lugia out of there. But first I'm just going to catch her up Eevee so I can rush in and retreat, or else I'm just going to get stuck in the active. And then I'm going to retreat into Plasma Kyurem, and I will Chorus. So with this I should be able to knock out something on his bench, since a lot of looks like his Thundurus is heavily damaged. I'm going to attach another energy onto my own Thundurus, and I'm just going to Frost Spear for the knockout on his bench Thundurus and hit his active Eevee for 50. So at this point I've taken 5 prizes, but I have heavy damage on my bench and my opponent ends me. So this gives him a chance to try to attempt to come back. And will he be able to do it? So he attaches a lightning energy to Eevee, and with that he can retreat and go into Snorlax. And with this he'll be able to Team Pact for the knockout, 120. So I'm just going to promote Keldeo, thinking I could retreat it, but not realizing that block keeps me stuck in the active. So that was a dumb play on my part. But I fortunately get a laser. I'm just going to play it to try to stall out for a bit. And I'm just going to end my turn. I can't really do anything. And let's see if my opponent can find another Plasma Pokemon. It doesn't look like he has enough to Team Pack for the knockout yet. But he's going to catch her up Lugia, and he can knock that out with a Team Pact. So we're going to see that. He's going to Random Receiver, and then Shadow Triad. He only has 4 cards in his deck, so I'm not sure what he's trying to pull here. He gets an Umbreon back, and he finally plays it. That's going to add 20 to all of his Plasma Pokemon, making Snorlax that much harder to knock out with Aspersia City in play. And he's going to Team Pack for 150 and knock me out. I want to promote Thundurus EX. And I'm just going to attach the Prism energy I get and just Raid and Knuckle. I can't do anything else. Get back a Plasma energy and put it on Deoxys that I just attached a Prism energy onto. He's going to Team Plasma Ball. But he only has 3 cards in his deck, so looks like he fails this. He's going to attach an energy onto Thundurus. But if he doesn't retreat, it looks like I have game, I think. I top deck a Juniper, and I'm just going to play it. I don't think I realize I have game here, because he will succumb to the poison if I just Raid and Knuckle. But here I play the Plasma Ball. Yeah, kind of being annoying undoubtedly because I'm not doing my math. And I'm going to get a Kyurem, put it on the bench, and I'm going to attach a Blend Energy onto it, and I'm going to Raiden Knuckle for 60, and my opponent will take damage in between turns for the knockout. So thank you guys for watching, and I will try to upload a little bit more regularly in the coming week, but I've been kind of overwhelmed. Thanks for watching.